Shalom, shalom. Welcome back to my page. And trust me, you're going to need this word. You're going to need this living water, okay? And today we're going to talk about the way you think, the decisions that you make, the standards you have, and the choices that you take in life are all a direct representation of your childhood and your upbringing. What do I mean by that? See, the Bible says train up a child in the way he should go, and when he grows, he will not depart. Your morals, your traits, your values, all have been programmed advertently and inadvertently, subconsciously and consciously. What do I mean by advertently and inadvertently? I mean, example, when your parents told you to clean your room, they were just telling you to clean your room, but inadvertently they were teaching you to be a clean person when you grew up. Another example, if your parent had an artist that they played all the time, mine was my grandma. She played Luther Vandross. She was teaching you to like that artist as well because you're gonna like what your parents like, or you're gonna dislike what your parents like. It depends on the way you um, interpret it, interpreted your life. But you get some people like the story of the two twins. Their fathers was an alcoholic, right? One twin grew up to be an alcoholic. One twin grew up to never drink. When they asked the alcoholic twin, "Why are you like that?" He said, "Because my dad was an alcoholic." When they asked the twin that never ever drunk alcohol whatsoever, "Why was he like that?" He said, "Because my dad was an alcoholic." So it's all about how you interpret it. Your childhood, you're either going to go against the grain or go with the grain. You're either going to like it or you're going to hate it. You're going to learn to despise it. Oh, I despise house parties because our house was a party growing up. Or you're going to be the type that grew up and going to have a house party. You're going to conform. So yeah, so subconsciously and consciously, your parents they play a certain artist, or for the modern day people, if y'all playing rap music, oh I just like Lil Durk. Okay, you're playing it, but you're subconsciously programming your child to do what Little Dirk is saying to do. If he's talking about violence in the community, degrading the women, disrespecting other men, killing our kings and whatever, and leaving single family households. That's what your child going to subconsciously become. They're going to grow up. They're going to prison. They're going to wonder, why? How did I get this way? What went wrong in my life? What did I do? You didn't do anything. You have been trained through a false simulation to become the person you are today. Everything about yourself that you are today, all have been downloaded through the information that you gathered through your portals, which are your eyes. Your portals, your eyes is to the portal to your soul, right? Your portal, your ears, those are the portals to your mind. Your mouth, the portal to your body, your temple. You have been programmed through this false simulation through the information that you gathered on how not to survive. Because we're not taught us how to survive, on how not to eat healthy and live. You have been taught how not to love your neighbor, and that's a Bible verse they love to throw out there. Love your neighbor. Okay, so why is there so much violence in my music? Why is there so much violence in my community? I thought that was my neighbor, because that's who your neighbor is. They don't want you to love your neighbor. You hear me? If you love your neighbor, y'all might come together and have a plan to get out the bottom of society. And other nations can't have that. The school system, the medical system, the economy, what's this called? The real estate, the land. Nothing has the black, quote unquote, black Americans um betterment in it. None of that is for us, or none of that is to help us get on our feet. The stimulus checks, everything they are doing nothing for you. So they put you in this false simulation. They put you in a slumber, and they allow your grandparents and your parents to train you, your morals, your traits, your vision, the discipline that you lack. All have been taught through slaves, people with slave mentality. So that's why you get your on Thanksgiving. That's why you get your Christmas. Christmas. You subconsciously doing it for the children. You subconsciously giving them gifts. You giving them all these good feelings around this time. Oh, it's a very special Christmas. You subconsciously training your child to accept white supremacy. A white man coming down his tree, coming down a chimney, putting gifts. What white man ever come down anywhere and give gifts? Are wake up. If you was to go do that, they would shoot you. Go up in one of these white people's houses. They would never teach their child that a black man coming down. Listen here. Your thoughts are not your own. Your creativity, your ability to adapt to your current surroundings, your situations, everything you like has been programmed in you. When you see something, you say, "Oh, I like that." That's not you. That's not what you like. You think you like tight clothes, ladies. Y'all think y'all like wearing wigs and lashes. No, you don't, boo. Freedom is an amazing thing. Once you start shedding away and purging all those spirits and all that way of thinking, and you just start fasting and eating healthy, you're gonna realize I never was that person. I just was a product of my environment. I never was that. I ain't never been no gangbanger. I don't like getting beat up on. Being out in the streets is cold, dark, scary. No. You're just humans, we adapt to our environment. You have just adapted to your environment. So what you have to do first, you have to free your mind. You have to free. It starts by freeing your mind. Free your mind from your current situation that you're in. Stop participating in the satanic traditions. Once you do that, you can at least have a clear mind to break away from some of these evil entities, so you can say what's right or wrong. Because right now we have no morals. We have no moral compass in our community. We're not able to decipher right from wrong because of these rituals. Rituals are strong. They are strongholds. They are true. They are real. This is reality. That's reality. That's reality right there. That you are participating in spiritual and demonic activity. You are advertently doing it. Not inadvertently. Because it's bad at this point. So, like I said, you have to purge from that first. Once you stop those, the spirits will let up on you. But you can't clean house if you got your doors wide open. Your doors are open on those days. So those are very spiritual times. And once you break away from those, then you're kind of like regaining your spiritual strength. Like, okay, I'm not participating in that. Don't participate in those traditions. Sit them out. Stop teaching them to your kids. See, the reason you're doing it because they was taught to you. That's the only reason why you're doing it. It was taught to you. It was downloaded in you year after year after year after year. These people are smart. The Bible say they are cunning. Satan is cunning. He know how to get you. So stop doing that. The kids will be okay. They don't care. I ask my children, I say, y'all want to just get toys on Christmas or y'all want toys all throughout the year? They said all throughout the year. Come on, let's go get some toys. Middle of summer, just take them, go get them 5 toys. Go get them 3 toys every few months. They don't care. Kids don't care. They want toys all the time. Stop breaking the bank. Stop boosting the economy. Like I said, that you cannot participate in, that you're not invited, that you don't have a seat at, but you want to hate your brother or your sister over 20, $40 or a few thousand, $100 when these people owe you trillions of dollars, don't include you in any kind of way to progress in their community. I mean, they infrastructure or corporation, because this place is just a corporation. It's a business, and you're not an owner here with that business. You're not. You're a consumer, a forever consumer, forever. Okay, so stop the traditions. Once we stop the traditions, read. That's for your education. That people have left you books. Read books. Get away from these celebrities. The people they push on you are the ones that the devices that they are using to keep you under this slumber. The people they push at you. Watch out for them. Go find people who they don't talk about. Find people who you gotta read about, you gotta dig about, that you ain't know about. Read their books. Start reading their books. Then once you do that, you can start waking up. You can change what you eat. Get up off the meat. Let the meat go. Eat more fruit. Watch what you put into your portal. Watch what you download. Period, point blank. I can download whatever I want into this computer. It can say what it want to say. I mean, it ain't gonna say nothing, but it cannot want it or be like, download it in there. I'm gonna get that software. Stop downloading stuff. Get off social media. Stop letting them people tell you what to say and how to think and how to feel and what to like and what to do. So that's all they doing. You gonna see something on social media, whether you realize it or not. You're gonna look at yourself that way. That's why these women getting all these BBLs or whatever. Is that what they call it? BBL? BBW? That's why every other woman getting those. They have inadvertently been programmed to think you gotta have a big old chest and a big old behind and budget spleen, budget spleen. It don't work that way. That's not true. Ladies, love yourself for who you are. Love your body for who you are. Be natural. I don't have nails. I don't wear lashes because I'm not finna make Chinese people rich to make myself try to make myself look better for who when I'm the blueprint of beauty. Come on, y'all. That's how you know we are under a deep. Another example. We've been taught to hate our hair. Advertently taught that from our parents because they used to always mess with our hair when we was little. Flat iron it, press it, sit there, put grease all in it, sitting there pressing our hair for hours, putting glue and guts, swooping it and making it tight and hurting our head, and inadvertently taught us to hate our hair. So when we grew up, we glued tracks in it. They ain't got pressing combs like that no more. So you see how Satan's so cunning. They started us off with the pressing combs. Now they just give us sewer hair at the sewer. And if you put that on your hair, on your ether, you can't receive no downloads from the Shemayim with that in your head, covering your scalp. Your hair is antennas. It's an extension of your spiritual, of your spirit, of yourself, your emotions. Everything is downloaded into your body, your spine. Everything. The human body is so complex yet but simple. Return to nature is pure. Start purging away of anything that's not of the Father. Read the Bible. One of many spiritual books to read. I would say start with the Bible though, because that's our history. That's the one I resonate with the most. If you read other books, I'm not here to debate that. The men can debate that the most because they have more understanding. I'm emotional. I'm here to help you heal your temple. I am wisdom. I can speak wisdom. I can speak life into you. I resonate with the Bible. I resonate with being an Israelite. I love that. That's me. That's my culture. That's who I am. Read that Bible. Read it. It got a lot of violent stuff in there too, though. It do. It's not what they taught you. Christianity is another device, another tool. Come out of Christianity. So the next year will begin in March. Um, that's the new year. That's the new year. So what we can do now is just start purging away. And I say the easiest two things that I found that I was able to do that helped me change into the person I become today was one, stop eating pork. Stop eating those parasites. Pork pig should not be eaten. Pig is not something that the human body can consume. Well, we can't consume it. Other nations can eat whatever they want. Their body can break it down if that's what they want. But it was a commandment to us. It was commanded. Dang, I gotta think of that word. I just like, oh man, dang, I'm about to ask my daughter. I know she don't remember. Hold on, I think I got it right here. Oh, there it is. It was a causistic law. Causistic law, meaning it was told to us, directly told to us. Causistic law means directly told to you. When the Most High said, "You shall not," it was a causistic law that told us not to eat pork. That's what that means. Causistic law. So, um, that's in the commandment. So, how you a Christian? You breaking that commandment? Paul never told you to eat meat, but I ain't here to debate. I mean, but who you gonna believe, Paul or the Most High God? So I'm not. Hey, I'm not here to debate. I'm here to teach. Do not eat pork. Cut the pork out first. That's what I did. I cut the pork out. I didn't do Halloween no more. Once I found out that was a celebrate Satan, I said, "Oh yeah, I'm good on that." Because soon as something happened bad, soon as you depressed, you go to jail, you get in a car accident, you don't pray to Satan. You don't be like, "Oh Satan, I like this man. Keep it coming." No, you get humble. You get sad. You get hurt. You feel like you need some saving. You need some help. And who you always run to? You run to the Most High God. So therefore, if you're gonna run to the Most High God when things is bad, why would I celebrate Satan on October 31st when things is good and I'm in a good mood? Why would I go take candy and get demonic? As soon as I found out the origin of Halloween, I was able to cut that quick. I was able to cut pork quick, like that. Like, as soon as I read in the Bible you can't eat pork, it was gone. I was like, I bet I'm gonna eat it again. I love the bacon, y'all. That was my favorite meal. That's how you know Satan wanted me bad. That was my favorite meal. Bro, I used to make plates. Me and my cousin, we used to put it in the microwave. She taught me how to make bacon in the microwave. It was over. I would put it in the microwave and just eat. So, like I said, cut the pork. You need to clear your mind, your temple. You need them parasites. Listen, cut the pork. I ain't gonna go too deep or too hard on you. I'm gonna take it easy. Cut the pork first. Then cut the traditions. You're gonna feel so much better after you don't participate in Halloween. I'm telling you. I This is a true story. I had a friend. I told her this just happened. I told her about Halloween. She told me we both came into the truth around the same time. We both found out about the Bible around the same time. I talked to her on the phone. We was talking for about a whole hour. I said, "Girl, I ain't doing Halloween." She was like, "I'm not neither. I'm not neither." Woo, woo, woo. I was like, "Yeah, because nope." And then I had another homegirl over there. She had a little pumpkin. She told me she wanted to know about the Bible. I talked to her and all that. She had a pumpkin. She told me, I mean, no, she had a pumpkin outside her door. She carved a little face in it, and I sent her a text showing her what that mean. The jack o' lantern when they cut the face on there. So that is created or that originated for inviting the spirit of Jack to come to your house. That was a true man. That's why it's called a jack o' lantern, man. That was a man, a real dude. He died, and they put them pumpkins out there to invite his spirit to come to fight evil spirits. So they calling the spirit named Jack to your house with the pumpkin to fight evil spirits. That's what that originated from. And I sent her that text, and she didn't. I think she kind of got mad at me because she started talking to me after it. I didn't say nothing else to her. She ended up getting put out of her apartment. I said like a few months later, and every time I talked to her or seen her, she was just so depressed and hurt. And that's when I noticed that when you participate in those your day, so you're gonna participate in this one holiday, but the rest of your year gonna get worse and worse. Because that day she was out there happy, she had the kids, they was getting candy, she had a little jack o' lantern. I was looking like, y'all gonna have it. I'm gonna be messed. I'm sad today. I can't participate. And I was so sad, but I wasn't sad, but everybody doing something festive and you can't participate. Of course, you're gonna be a little gloomy because at first you hate the festivity. Then second off, you're gonna naturally want to participate and have fun, especially since I've been doing it for how many years? My whole life. So it is familiar to me. It's a familiar spirit. So I'm like, dang, I can't do it. I don't want to do it, but at the same time, I'm like, hurry and get in the house, kids. I'm looking at all the fun, which is not fun to us, but I'm just saying that they make it look fun. They try to make it look fun. Um, so it's like, she was outside, I turned up. So it's like, that being said, she got put out of her apartment. Every time I saw her after that, she was depressed. She had gained a lot of weight. She was sad. She said she had so much going on. So I noticed, like, okay, so when people participate in it, it get worse for them. So boom. And I remember the first girl, my first roommate. This is a true story. She told me, "I'm not participating in Halloween, girl, and I already know what it is." I went to the store. This girl had a whole costume on. After we had just got off the phone, so like an hour later, I went to the store. This girl had a whole Halloween costume on. I seen her. I looked at her. She was like a fairy or something. Her and her daughter dressed up. After that, that girl life was so bad. She ended up getting strung out. Strung out. I'm talking about she was outside. It was horrible. She was strung out. Lost her kids, and now she's in prison for the rest of her life. And this is a true story. I'm not making this up. When you participate in those satanic traditions, you are going to invite spirits and curses, even if they don't affect you at that moment. Like they had swift judgment. Both of them had swift judgment. If you don't, your judgment not swift, keep in mind you putting them curses on your children, and you giving them more demons that they have to fight now, because now they got to grow up and try to come out the tradition. When you can break that generational curse now, and not even invite them into that, teach them now, they won't care. They gonna hate that kind of. It's all in your mind that you really think your kid is gonna fall out on the ground if they don't participate in this stuff. It was very easy for me and my children. Once I showed them in the Bible and told them God don't like it, and I said, "Hey, we're not going to do it." And the Most High showed us all these examples in front of us of people doing it, and you talk to them the next week, and they got all this sad news, and we all in a good mood. The Most High done gave us a good spirit. We walk around the house smiling, singing, and we can dress up and eat stuff all through the year if we want to. We don't have to wait till the day they tell us to do it. You'll have so much peace, so much happiness. You'll save so much more money. So, like I said, your thoughts are not your own. The way you think has been programmed into you since a child, since your roots. See, your childhood is your root. You are the fruit. The way you think, the way you act, the way you interact, your morals, your inability to handle current situations. That all stems, see, there go that word again, all stems from your childhood. Okay? Because the most I say, hold on, I'm about to get this verse out for you. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. All right, but this is what the Most High said. So this is Psalms. We're gonna read chapter. This is Psalms chapter 1. Okay. It said, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stand in the way of sinners. Okay. Nor sit in the seat of the scornful, but his delight is in the law of Elohim. And in his law do he meditate day and night. See, we follow that right there. I'm gonna stop right there because meditation is social media. Meditation is what you watch. Meditation is what you listen to. What you're playing for your kids, you meditate on. The Most High said meditate on him. And it said, blessed is the man or woman that walk not in the counsel of the ungodly. So you walking in the counsel of the ungodly when you participate in it, they traditions, because they ungodly. Halloween is ungodly. Thanksgiving is ungodly. Christmas is ungodly. That New Year's celebration to celebrate the God Janus, 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 that's ungodly. New Year is not the first of the year. In the dead of winter, the first day of December. That's not the new year. The new year is in spring when everything spring forth new. That's the new year. That's an old year. That's just another. That's part of their. They took the biblical feast day, the biblical holidays, holy days, and made holidays. So that's just their wicked holiday, their holiday. But it said, "Blessed is the man that do not take their counsel or listen to what they say do." You tell them, "Oh, I can't sleep at night." They say, "Okay, you can eat your Snickers bars and all your sweets, but here, take this medication. It'll help you sleep." This counsel of ungodly, and everything about this place is ungodly. And stay in the way of sinner. You standing in the way the sinners stand. You acting how sinners act. Verse 3. And it said that this is the best verse. Because remember it said, blessed is the man or the woman that don't do none of that stuff. Verse 3, the most high say, and he should be like a tree planted by the rivers of water. Okay? That bring forth his fruit in his season. His leaf will not wither, and whatsoever he do shall prosper. That part. So either you're gonna be a tree that's gonna bring forth uh dead fruit or no fruit at all, or you're gonna be a tree planted by the rivers of water that leaf does not wither, and whatever you do gonna prosper. So hallelujah, praise the Most High. Take this word, like I said, just work on those few little steps I gave y'all. I know y'all can do it. It ain't hard. Leave the comments in the comment section, and shalom. Have a blessed day. Happy Sabbath.